Hey guys, welcome back to The Ride with Under. Today, we're going to talk about a car that quietly became a legend, the Mercedes-Benz W204 C-Class. And I'm going to give you reasons why this model is one of the best Mercedes-Benzes ever made. Let's dive in. When the W204 launched, it brought that sharp, confident, executive look to that compact SUV segment. Even today, it still looks clean, modern, and premium. This is one of those cars where you just can't easily guess what year it's from, just by looking at it. That will show you how well the design has aged. Many Mercedes-Benz fans say the W204 was the last truly over-engineered model. Everything feels solid, the doors, the dash, the switches, even in high mileage units. It gives you that old school Mercedes confidence that newer models somewhat just don't. And maybe that's why it feels like it's the last C-Class that still sticks by Mercedes-Benz standard. Built to last and built to impress. And I swear, a lot of buyers would stand by it. You had a wide range of engines to choose from the efficient 1.8-liter compressor and the CGI turbo engines, to the tough as nails 2.1 diesels, all the way to the legendary 6.2-liter V8 in the C63 Mercedes-Benz, which I think is probably the best C63 ever made. No matter what engine you went for, the car felt planted, secure, and very premium. Now, like any car, the W204 has its weak points. Nothing catastrophic, but things you should know before buying one. Number 1, balance shaft and timing issues, which were in the early petrol models. Some 207 to 209 C200s and C250 petrol had a balance shaft and timing gear wear. If it's been repaired already, no need to worry, then you're good. If not, it can be pricey. Number 2, gearbox conductor plate. So sometimes you would have gear selection issues. The 5G and 7G transmissions are solid, but the conductor plate can fail sometimes. You'll notice the car going into lip mode or just not shifting properly. Once replaced, the gearbox is usually flawless. Number 3, oil leaks. Common places include the cam magnet seals, rock cover gasket, and other coil over seals, and the oil cooler seals on the diesels, but nothing dangerous, just your usual maintenance can help this out. Number 4, suspension wear. I think over time, the control arm bushes and also engine mounts tend to wear out at roughly around 140,000 kilometers. But honestly, I feel like that's normal wear for most of or any car. Number 5, interior wear. Early models had things like peeling buttons, shiny steering wheel, door card getting scratched, and but man, I think the interior is still comfortable, functional. Besides the outdated infotainment system, you wouldn't really tell what year model this car is. But to say, overall, if serviced properly, the W204 is an incredible, reliable car. Most owners push these cars well past 250,000 kilometers with no major drama. They're built tough. Right now, the 204 gives you that premium Mercedes experience, comfort, safety, and good performance at a price that competes with modern entry-level hatchbacks. Maintenance is reasonable, parts are widely available, and the car doesn't suffer from the electrical complexity that the newer models have. What really makes the 204 stand out is balance. It's the perfect mix for engineering quality, classic design, and modern features. So, if you're looking to buy one or just a Mercedes-Benz enthusiast, the 204 deserves all the respect that it gets. So let's say you had the money or just the enthusiasm to buy one. What would you buy? The C200 or the beastly V8, the C63 AMG? Anyways, let me know in the comment section below if you would like to see more car reviews of this sort, and see you on the next one. The interior.